Well, March is just around the corner, and that is Women's History Month. And there are some unique stories out there when it comes to women and prohibition here in Michigan.
Well, and I think we need to celebrate women all year long, so it really doesn't matter what month it is. We've got Nate Blury, he's from Drink GR, joining us this morning with more information and a couple of tasty cocktails celebrating the fairer sex, I guess.
Okay, I love it. And seriously, you are absolutely right. Michigan has such an incredible history around this, and particularly, I completely agree, we should celebrate women every day. I get really excited around that Prohibition era, though, and I read a fantastic book called Cheers to Michigan. It was written by Tammy Coxon and Lester Graham. He's from Michigan Radio, and they came in on a deep dive with the history, and they have great cocktails in the book. It's a fantastic read. So one of the things that they talked about, which I learned from this book, was that the women stenographers during Prohibition would come across the International Bridge every day from Canada to work in Detroit. When they came across, they carried 2 flasks with them. One was in their lunch pail, and that was their decoy flask. It got confiscated every single day. The second flask they tucked into their boots when they crossed, hence the term bootlegger. Now, my favorite part is that flask was called an eggshell, which is where we get the term walking on eggshells, because you had to be careful. It really is just crazy to me that these terms were from our state that had these ties to women, and frankly that our state had the relationship that it did, because we were the first state to actually enact Prohibition. We ratified the 18th Amendment 2 years before the rest of the country did, which gave us actually a 2-year head start on the trade of alcohol.
So we figured it out.
Yeah, so as much as 80% of the illegal booze came into our state. So I found a cocktail that was from the area. I actually found 2 cocktails from the era. But my favorite, this is called the Last Word cocktail. And I have my favorite gin here, Alchemist Gin. And what we're going to do with this is I'm going to do basically not quite a full ounce of Alchemist Gin. I'm going to do just a little bit of this maraschino liqueur, and then some green chartreuse. And I'm doing this in all equal proportions, along with a little fresh lime juice that was already in the cup here. And I am gonna give this a nice shake. And like I said, this cocktail would have been true to the period. So gin was very frequently used at the time, and gin at that time didn't taste as good as this Alchemist. So they wanted to mask it any way they could. And so they used things like green chartreuse and maraschinos, and this would have been a cocktail that would have been true to that period, called the Last Word.
I'm assuming that has kind of a cherry flavor to it. With the maraschino?
Yes, not as much as you would think. And that green chartreuse in the gin, what it does is it's a really balanced cocktail, but it's definitely really fun. That would have been true to the period. And also along those times where there was a lot of whiskey drinks. And so one of the other great companies I love to highlight, this is St. Liberty Whiskey. This is available in Michigan, and these bottles are, again, apothecary style bottles. It would have been true to the period. Each bottle of whiskey celebrates a different woman. And this one, this Mary's 4-grain, is honor of Mary Curley. She was from Marble, Colorado. She was caught still in hooch. She refused to pay her bills, and so they threw her in jail because the sentence was to go to church on Sundays, and she said, "I am not going to church."
So she would rather go to jail.
Yes, so the legend has it her kids smuggled her still into her cell piece by piece. And then what I love about this story isn't that element, but the fact that she was supporting her family even while she was arrested as an Irish immigrant. You know, St. Patrick's Day is coming up here and a little, you know, not too far away. And
so she snuck a still into her cell.
Piece by piece, her kids brought it in. So, you know, she made it like a kitchen.
We weren't paying a lot of attention.
You know, I know that.
Or the warden was getting some tasty drinks.
They were getting in on it, and security cameras in the 1930s weren't what they are today.
Weren't that good,
so this cocktail, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 ounces of Irish whiskey, aka this amazing Mary's 4-grain, available at your favorite local liquor stores like Richi's or D. Schuler's, even Total Wine. And then I'm going to add, again, just some fresh squeezed lemon juice here. And this is the fun part. I brought these cucumbers with me. I am going to muddle some cucumber in this. So I
okay.
have some fresh cucumber here. I'm even going to put a couple in there to garnish that.
Okay.
We're going to muddle up the cucumber. In addition to that, I'm going to add just a touch of simple syrup. So it's just those 3 ingredients: the simple syrup, the lemon juice, and of course this St. Liberty whiskey.
No Saint Germain in that one?
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
There is. I did about 3/4 of an ounce of Saint
Okay,
Germain.
sorry.
Saint Germain, however you want to pronounce it.
I'm
Tomato,
mispronouncing
tomato.
it.
I've
Whatever.
always said Saint Germain, and then it was
And then you
something
got
else.
corrected?
Yeah, and I was like,
Now I'm
okay.
corrected, so.
I don't know. I still go by Saint Germain. But again, this cocktail, sort of a take on what would have been to the period. This is a little bit more complex, but I thought it was a really fun way to honor
smell good.
the history and the women that made the state so
That
special.
really smells tasty. And they're
Yeah.
so simple to make.
Yes.
I love
Ooh,
that.
this one smells great.
Even better?
Yeah.
Absolutely. There you go.
Ooh, the chartreuse. Yeah, that's really
So-
coming through.
So we have stories like this. I actually did a talk that's on our Facebook group, Drink GR from the Food, Beer, and Wine Show. People can join and find that talk on the Facebook group. And again, I encourage people to check out that book, Cheers to Michigan, and
Yeah.
all of the other fun things we do on our Facebook group.
I love it.
You got a funnel? I need to put some of that in the flask in my boot.
I got my real big boots on today. I can put lots of flasks in these. So,
You could put a liter in those boots. I love it.
Yes,
You want more? All you have to do is hop over on social media and join the Facebook group. Hop on Facebook.com and look for Drink GR. Thanks again, Nate.
Cheers.
Nate.